She did know it's over.
That means they don't like to apologize. For you to say they apologize profusely.
It's not over, they moved.
Yeah.
The HDMI, so that they set it well.
Please, I hope our time is not ready.
Last night, for the first time since this season of Big Brother Naija started, Big Brother separated the lovers. I'm talking about Sheggz and Bella. Yes, they were forced to live apart from each other. Oh my gosh, it was so hard. It was so hard for Bella. She was shaken. Girl was like, how am I gonna survive without my other half? Quote and unquote. And it was hilarious at the same time. But hey, what can I say? They're in love, right? Or at least that is what they seem to show us, the viewers. I don't know for sure. And then, in fact, the whole separation theme caused a lot of different things here and there. And there's just a lot to talk about, okay? Before I start to delve into what I have today, I am Bethy, and this is the Big Brother Naija show here on Thav TV, where I keep you updated on everything and anything at all that is happening in this season of Big Brother Naija. That is the Level Up season. Okay, so according to Big Brother, I think he was just trying to maybe spice things up a little. So he sent in a memo that read that only the housemates whom purchased the Showmax movie date with their own money, like their own personal pocket naira, were going to be going on the movie date, and that was inclusive of Fina, Groovy, Sheggz, Elo Swags, Chomzy, and Chi Chi. Now that was the crowd. According to what Big Brother's brief read, it was only if you purchased with your individual money. So whilst Sheggz was purchasing, I'm pretty sure he felt that buying a ticket would cover himself and Bella, but nah. That wasn't the case. Big Brother said it's just you, like just whomever purchased would go. And that would automatically mean that the lovers were going to be apart. Yes, because Big Brother said that they were going to be spending a night at the level 3 as also part of their movie date thingy. So yes, I'm pretty sure Bella was like, how do I survive without Sheggz? So in the middle of all of that, Elo Swags had offered to give his ticket to what's their name, Sheggz, to Bella, so she could go watch with Sheggz. Now that had really infuriated Chomzy because their tickets, they bought them with their own money, so he was supposed to consult her, right? Like, ask her what she thought before doing that. But you already know who Elo Swag is. He's the guy that wants to be in Sheggz' good books and will do anything at all to be there. So that had pissed Chomzy off, and she wasn't happy with him. She had told him that he should have sought her opinion first, But then again, it fell on Fina's laps to decide what was going to be done. And since they were not clear on whether or not it was permitted for one person to give his or her ticket to the other person, Fina had proceeded to go ask Big Brother what he thought about that. And she had come back and given them Big Brother's feedback. Now, the funny thing about that is that she literally said it exactly how Big Brother said it, like word for word, even mimicking his voice, and it was just funny. So she was like, Big Brother said no, that, of course, I'm not trying to mimic his voice. No, I'm not going to try to do that. She said no, that you're not allowed to give another person your ticket, that only the persons who have been listed on that memo are permitted to go for the movie date. And that had also been another problem because Rachel had said that she purchased her own ticket as well, but her name was not on the list. So she was going up. Maybe she was even saying things like it's possible that Hermes had removed her name intentionally. She was upset. She was already going through a lot, but she was upset and everything. And I feel like, though, Big Brother just wanted to cause a little bit of problems that night. Anyway, the people who were permitted to go for the movie date decided to go. Of course, they didn't have a choice. So they went for the movie date, and whilst they were leaving, you could see it was like some, when your lover is traveling for a long time and you don't want them to go, it was like an emotional moment for Sheggz and Bella, because that'll be the first time that they'll be spending the night apart from each other ever since they started their relationship. So they said their goodbyes, and immediately Bella went to her room, and she was in a bad mood, and it looked as though she was crying. I don't know for sure, but it's just one night, sis. Come on. You can do this. Anyway, that happened, and Sheggz went his way, and they went upstairs for their movie date. Now, I'm sure we all remember that the team or the group of friends that were in the level 1 house at first were Bella, Chi Chi, and Chomzy, but they had a falling out, and Chi Chi, left the group. not exactly intentionally, but eventually when they merged the both houses, she just gravitated towards Fina because I think maybe she understood Fina better. Now I hear a lot of people saying things that Chi Chi is being a hypocrite because she once talked badly about Fina, and even Fina did the same about Chi Chi, but now she came to the level too. While they merged the houses together, all of a sudden they're friends. And I'm like, hey, it's okay to not know something about someone. It's okay to have a perspective about someone that is not exactly true. But then when you meet this person, you get to see that, oh, so this person is not exactly how I thought they were. And you guys form friendships. It's not exactly a big thing. I don't know why people keep going on and on about, oh, what's her name? Chi Chi's being fake, Fina is being fake. Yo, they did not know each other before, so they only were moving up based on what they had heard. But they got to meet themselves and they were like, okay, she's not so bad. Okay, we could make a friendship work. And they're friends now. So it's not a big deal. To me, it's not a big deal. Okay. But anyway, moving on to what I was trying to say. So yes, these three girls were friends, Bella, Chomzi, and Chi Chi. And then they had a falling out. And Chi Chi went away from the group and now is in the group of Rachel, Fina, and herself. So Chomzi, of course, had been bottling that up. According to Chomzi, what's her name? Chi Chi had betrayed her friends. She had betrayed Bella. She had betrayed Sheggz, and blah blah blah. So they had a lot of score to settle, a lot of things. Talking about the gossip that had started about Fina and Groovy, and the fact that they were, doing stuff under the duvet. Yes. So they were talking about all of that, Chomzi was trying to kind of blame it on Chi Chi in a way, but it's a good thing that Chi Chi was able to vindicate herself and really talk and tell them exactly what happened. Sheggz was saying that one thing he knows is that his baby doesn't lie, and that she said what she said according to how what's her name Chi Chi had told her. That was how she told it to Chomzi, and Chi Chi was like, hey, okay, so your baby's adding things because I did not see anything about them getting busy under the bed. I never said anything like that. I only said a different thing. And he was still insistent that whatever Bella said was what Chi Chi told her. I don't know, but finally, though, those guys found a way to, really straighten things out and iron out all the differences that they have been having, even though I don't think Chomzi was satisfied. I don't think Chomzi wanted a, settlement. I think she just wanted to paint Chi Chi as a bad person because she was saying, I can't believe Fina and Chi Chi are friends after all the things that Chi Chi said about her. And I'm like, that's why we're adults. We apologize and then we move on and then let this person, show you who they really are. I mean, anyway, that night was supposed to be a movie day, but it turned into a night of fights and arguments. But the good thing is that at the end of the day, or the night, they ended up, understanding each other better. And funny enough, we could see that Sheggz, who is always in everybody's face, I don't know if it was Bella who gave him that support because he was a little bit more chilled that last night. He was more, less of a talkative. He was just saying what he had to say and not necessarily being in everybody's face and trying to make his word gospel. And, he and Groovy also had their back and forth and they tried to iron out the things that happened between Beauty, Groovy, and Fina as regards to their relationship. And it was great to see that they sorted out their differences and all of that. I don't know if it's going to last or if it was just out of boredom that they had to talk. Anyway, that is much I know for now. I mean, we're just going to have to keep watching to see what happens next, right? And until that time, I am Bethy, and this is the Big Brother Naija here on DAF TV. Do not forget to like, subscribe, tell me what you think. What do you think about the reunion? What do you think about Bella and Sheggz doing a part? Tell me, I want to know, okay? So yeah, bye and enjoy the rest of it.